Well, welcome back to Created to Create, and I'm really glad that you're here today. And if you've ever wondered whether your art has deeper purpose or whether it could actually say something meaningful, well, this episode and this podcast is for you. Because today we're talking about communicating God's message through your creativity. So let's begin with our key scripture. Then the Lord replied, "Write down the revelation and make it plain on tablets, so that a herald may run with it." Habakkuk 2:2. See, throughout the Bible, God speaks in many ways, through words or through visions, through symbols and through stories. And in many ways, art sits right in the middle of all of that. Art has always been the language of revelation. When we say prophetic, it doesn't always mean predicting the future. It means revealing the heart of God. And creativity is one of the ways that revelation can take form. Think about it. A painting can capture the emotional words can't explain. A song can express longing, hope, and healing. A poem can reveal the truth in a deeply personal way. And your art can become the storytelling vessel, not just telling your story, but reflecting His story. And when you create from that space and that place, your work carries more than you think. It carries meaning. And there are moments when the words fall short, when someone is hurting, searching, or feeling lost. And sometimes they don't need explanations, they need something that they can feel. And that's where the visual and creative expression becomes powerful. You see, art can break through emotional walls. It can speak across cultures and language, and it can reach people who might never step into a church. A single image can communicate hope, redemption, grace, and restoration without even saying a word. And that's not small, that's significant. Because it means that your creativity can reach places that traditional communications sometimes can't. God can use your art to speak directly to someone's heart in a way that feels personal and real. So here's the next step, sharing it. Because communication requires expression. It's not just about receiving inspiration, it's about releasing it. And sometimes that's the hardest part. You might wonder, will people understand it? Or is it too simple? Or is it too abstract? But here's the truth. You are not responsible for how everyone interprets your work. You are responsible for being faithful to what God gave you. Habakkuk 2:2 says to make it plain. That doesn't mean that your art has to be obvious or literal. It means it should be intentional. So ask yourself this: what is this piece saying? What message does it carry? And what truth is behind it? And when you create with intention, your art becomes more than expression. It becomes communication. And even if one person receives hope from it, it matters. And here's what I want you to remind you today. Your art can carry hope into dark places. Places where words haven't reached, light feels distant, and people are searching quietly. You may never fully see the impact of what you create, but God does. And He can use your work in ways that you don't even realize. So don't underestimate what He's placed in your hands. Your creativity is not just a gift. It's a vehicle for truth. So here's your challenge for this week. Create something with a clear message or theme. And before you start, ask, what do I want to communicate? And what truth is behind this piece? It could be hope, healing, faith or restoration, or even identity. Keep it simple, keep it intentional, and when you're done, don't hide it, share it, because someone might need exactly what you've created. Well, thank you for joining me today, and if this podcast episode has encouraged you, share it with another creative who wants to use their gifts with purpose. And remember that your art is not just something you make, it's something that can speak. So let it speak life, let it speak truth, and let it reflect Him. And I'll see you tomorrow on the final day of our podcast on Created to Create.